I'm Wayne Pollock. I'm a thought leadership ghostwriter serving big law and boutique law firm partners. I help these partners build their practices and their prominence one word at a time. This very second, your content is going up against heavyweights. Here's how to give it a fighting chance. Lawyers and law firms often forget that their content, including their thought leadership content, isn't just competing with content from other law firms. It's competing with the content created by any and every entity out there, whether it's Amazon and all of its products on its pages, whether it's Instagram, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it is legitimate media outlets like the New York Times, the Washington Post, and local newspapers, whether it's hobbyist sites, whether it's blogs, whatever it might be. Your content, your law firm's content is competing with all of these media outlets, both professional and amateur. There are people, professionals, whose sole job it is to conceive of, to produce, and then to publish high quality content. Lawyers and law firms have to understand that, and they have to give themselves a chance to compete at that level. They can't just think, well, gee, we're a law firm, and therefore our clients will consider our content to merely be law firm content, so we can try and hit a lower bar. No, it's going to be mixed in there. It's going to be in competition for the attention from these clients and referral sources. So while, yes, they know that your law firm is only a law firm, it's not a major streaming outlet. When it comes to all the browser tabs open or all the windows open on their phone, eventually they're going to have a reason to come to your law firm's content as opposed to a streaming service or a website they like perusing every day, probably multiple times a day. With this in mind, let's talk about what kinds of things lawyers and law firms should be thinking about to make sure that their content competes at the highest level with professional content creators. You got to think about the substance and the subject matter. Are you focused on the legal side of news developments, or are you going to be featuring industry developments? Do you want to give a wider breadth of content and focus because you know that your legal content might be a little dry compared to other content that your clients and or referral sources are consuming? On a related note, how about the style and the tone of your content? Knowing that your clients and referral sources are going to be consuming other forms of content, less professional forms of content, do you want to perhaps make your style and tone a bit less formal? Do you want to make it a bit more approachable? You might not, but you should be thinking about how your professional style and tone might compare to the style and tone that your clients and referral sources are consuming elsewhere, and whether that more professional tone is keeping them away from and dissuading them from consuming your content. Same thing goes with the form and the medium within which you are creating this content and transmitting it. Are you sure you want a blog? Are you sure you want a 2,000 word client alert? What about a video? What about a podcast? If your clients and referral sources are consuming media in those various forms from different outlets, from different content creators, maybe you should be thinking about whether you should be adopting some of the non-written media that's out there as a way to compete with the heavy hitters. What about frequency? How often should you be communicating with your clients and referral sources when it comes to your thought leadership marketing, knowing that there are fresh articles published online on websites and blogs multiple times a day? There's fresh photos uploaded to Instagram. All of that content is fresh. And if you're not keeping your content fresh through an increased frequency, then you're going to lose clients and referral sources to the battle over their attention to the larger, more professional content creators. On a related note, production quality. If your clients and referral sources are used to seeing well-lit, nice audio videos, or are used to consuming well-produced podcasts, well, are they going to want to listen to your poorly produced podcast, or are they going to want to listen to a lawyer during a webinar where the lighting is terrible, the audio is terrible? The irony is, in today's age, there are many ways for people to create what appears to be high quality, high production value podcasts, videos, you name it, without having to spend a lot of money. Equipment is cheap, software is relatively cheap, and you can produce nice quality podcasts, videos, etc. at a fraction of what you used to spend 5-10 years ago to do so. So if you're thinking about the substance, the style, the structure, the form, the frequency, the production quality, you should be slowly creating a more attractive thought leadership campaign, a more attractive content each and every time when you don't just compare your practice and your law firm to other lawyers' practice and other law firms. You aim for a higher heavyweight class. You compare yourself to the bigwigs out there who are doing this content creation professionally. Now, the good news here is related to that idea that when you and someone else are confronted with a bear, you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun the other person. Same idea here. You don't have to be as great as the professional content creators of the world. You just have to be better than other law firms. You just have to make it clear to clients and referral sources that your content is of a quality just one step or two or three higher than your competitors and your peer firms. By aiming at the heavyweights, by looking at what the heavyweights are doing and emulating the quality of content they produce and thinking about the substance, the style, the structure, the form, the frequency, and the production quality of your content with them in mind, you will certainly produce better content than your peers and your competitors, and you'll make the kind of impression on your current, prospective, and past clients and referral sources that could bring them into your orbit again and can make them more frequently consume your content because they are attracted to it. They find it relevant, valuable, and compelling. If you're interested in learning more about how to create relevant, valuable, and compelling content, including thought leadership content, check out lawfirmeditorialservice.com. We have plenty of videos, blog posts, and podcast episodes that can help you do just that.